Hello, everybody. Welcome to your weekly celebrity reading. This is a reading for Brad Pitt. As I do with all my celebrity readings, they are chosen by subscribers. So if you have a celebrity you want me to read, drop them in the comments and I will eventually get to them. Now, Brad Pitt has been requested multiple times, and so I'm finally getting to him. And what I do with my celebrity readings is I do a very brief overview of their birth chart just to give you an idea of where they are now and what makes them who they are now. Listen, Brad Pitt, not only is his sun sign Sagittarius, his rising is Sagittarius, double fire, double Sagittarius. If you listen to, if you watch my, I do readings, weekly readings and monthly readings for every 12th sign every week. If you have been watching the Sagittarius readings and you're a Sagittarius, you know this is the year of love. You know that Jupiter in Aries is your 5th house. You know that with Mars going into Gemini this Saturday for 7 months, that's incredible. That's your 7th house of partnerships. So, Brad Pitt, will we see him in a new relationship? Most definitely. Most likely, definitely, mostly likely, definitely. There's a lot of planetary activity there. Now, here are some interesting things about his birth chart. One thing I'm going to point out is he does have a stellium in Capricorn, okay? He has his moon in Capricorn, his Mercury in Capricorn, his Venus in Capricorn, and his Mars in Capricorn. Yes, that is right. He has both his Mars and Venus in Capricorn, making him incredibly charismatic, really sexy. This is that placement for a man or a woman. If you have your Venus and Mars in Capricorn, you're good. You're golden. The one concern I have is like the Venus in Capricorn isn't always, it's good. You know, listen, we're looking for long-term relationships, but as you get older, things sort of change. Venus isn't in detriment, or it's not bad in Capricorn. It just doesn't, it's not like the perfect vibe. But anyway, looking a little bit further, I noticed that he did have his North Node in Cancer, okay, in his House of Partnerships. A lot of growing and learning in that area. Maybe some challenges. I think about like more of like his spiritual journey going forward with his North Node. It's all gonna be partnerships, all right? I think that may be a big indicator of him in these relationships that don't last too long. But listen, as we know, the planets are moving every day, different signs, it changes. But this is based on his birth chart, so it's just like he has to learn from that. The last thing is, you know, listen. He has his Jupiter in Aries, okay? He has his Jupiter in Aries, which is insane. Jupiter is in Aries right now. He's got a lot of luck. He also has his Saturn in Aquarius, all right? So, as we know, Saturn is in Aquarius right now. He is going through a lot of life lessons. I feel like we're going to see a very different Brad Pitt moving forward. I feel like he's going to come out of these alignments in a different way. But let's go ahead and do this reading, and let's see what's going on for Brad Pitt. Now, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It is what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading with me, you know where to find me. And if you don't, it's in my description. Secondly, if you're new to my channel, once again, I do weekly readings for every sign. I do monthly readings for every sign. And I do a celebrity reading a week. And so it would be great if you like and subscribe. And again, if you do have a celebrity you want me to read, you can drop them in the comments. Great. Now, Brad Pitt, moving forward. Wow. This is very interesting. Listen, one thing I'm going to mention is, as I do for all my celebrity readings, I don't Google them. I don't like to know what's going on in their personal lives. I usually pick people that I don't know anything about because you don't want to be biased in these readings. Brad Pitt, obviously super famous actor, so he is going to show up in feeds, and I think he came out with a new movie or show or something. Anyway, listen, I'm not into pop culture at all. I'm a big nerd, so listen, let's go ahead and get started. He pulled the Justice card. He's in a good place, by the way. But listen, he pulled the Justice card. Okay, came up in his past, so there could have been something in terms of there could have been a legal matter he was dealing with recently. There could have been something that was just something where it was something that had to deal with law and order, but also spiritually. If we're talking spiritually here, there's something that I feel that he went through where he felt like it wasn't fair, and he's seeking some sort of balance for that. I think he got it. I think whatever it was, listen, this came up in the past, and the energy I'm getting is there is something that he had to go through. This is a major arcana. This is very significant energy, all right? And it looks like this is a card of karma. So it looks like he's earned that karma. Things worked in his favor for sure, in a big way. Because it brings us here to the Nine of Pentacles, all right? This is the heart of the matter, all right? This is what he pulled in the heart of the spread. Think of it as like the headline news, all right? Now you can see this is a card full of abundance. Nine of Pentacles, I call her the movie star of the tarot deck, the Meryl Streep, right? Look at all that glamour. Look how come on, she has a falcon on her hand, all right? Who has falcons on their hands? No one but people in the royal court. One reason why I say this is major abundance is because this is a card of financial success, but you can also see the symbol of Venus all over her, okay? Venus, the planet of love, beauty, money, all those things that we desire, all right? A lot of growth, a lot of fulfillment, a lot of potential. He's in a good place in terms of abundance. He's getting a lot of it, all right? He has nothing to complain about, really nothing. And I'm not gonna lie, things are really good right now. The only challenge he would have is he did get the Five of Swords in his conflict area, challenging the Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is a card of battle. It is a card of not seeing eye to eye, going into one big argument, really having this fight, right? You can see the battle here. Battle has been done. Here's the thing. The big news, or the big takeaway from this card is if you find yourself in a situation where you're at odds with people or you're fighting and things are really, really heated, all right? Put down those swords, all right? Choose your battles wisely, okay? Listen, you can see some people think that's a wall, a blue wall, because it kind of looks like a coliseum. It reminds you of all those Roman warriors. It's not. It's the water. It's the ocean, all right? Very emotional. You see all the clouds. Very emotional moment, dark moment, all right? So this came up in his challenge area. So if there is something that he needs to confront, if he has been going through some sort of issue, he really needs to, have some self-dignity, have some self-respect moving into this or even out of this situation, right? You want to be the better person, but you also want to be a better version of yourself, right? So that is something that he would have to, that may be the only challenge he's going to work with, and it is something relating to this abundance, okay? So it could be something family related, it could be something regarding his home, it could be something with a relationship that we may not even know about, but also even a movie that maybe there is he's in talks with a movie and things are just not going his way and they're going back and forth with his agents and his managers. Anyway, all he has to do is put down those swords, play fair, all right? All about playing fair. He already got justice, all right? I don't think that he's going to have a hard time putting those swords down. Again, he is going through some changes. He did get the Page of Pentacles in his crown, so he is looking for a new opportunity, all right? Or there is some new opportunity on his mind, whether it is something that has to do with a new role coming up. Maybe it has something to do with maybe even doing something on the side, maybe doing a different project, maybe doing something different, because Paige is the newbie, all right? Paige is not yet a knight, king, queen, still in the royal court. This is new energy, okay? Pentacles is all about money, all right? Making money, right? You can see him completely compelled by this chemical pentacle. He wants to make it grow, right? He wants to take this and turn it into something like a stock, right? You want to see the growth. Long term. This is all about long term. But I am getting message that a message is possibly coming through too, in terms of this new opportunity that has some sort of money, salary, something money making attached to it. But it is something clearly that he's thinking about. So it could be literally like a new role, all right? Or he could be thinking about doing something different. I don't know. Maybe he will join a band. Who knows? It's just all about doing something different and monetizing in a different way. Now, he did get the moon, all right? Deep down inside. He's going through it, all right? He's going through it. I'm not going to lie. The moon. Deep down inside, there's a lot of let's just say like distress that comes with the moon, right? We all, and this isn't just the moon, this is the fullest moon you've ever seen, all right? What happens during a full moon? It shines a lot, all right? It shines a lot of the truth out of us. The moon, if you think about the word the moon, it goes back to the root of lunatic, okay? So we go a little crazy around this time. But with this moon, this is a very emotional moment. He is going through some emotions right now, all right? Let's just leave it at that. You can see that there is a dog and a wolf in this card. Listen, it's all about evolution, all right? You see the two pillars, right? The two columns, whatever you want to call them, right between, like on either side. Listen, this is all about evolution. This is all about emotional moments that we have to actually go through to evolve, all right? I think that he needs to get out of his head a little bit because things are good for him, and I think that there is something emotional that's just really, I think he's just at a point in his life right now where he's like, what's next? Okay, so the reason why I say that is because he did get the 8 of Pentacles. So this is the hardest working. He's so talented. He removed himself from the city. This is someone who is so dedicated, all right, on his work, on his career, on making money. This came up in his future area. There is something new that he's going to be working on, and he's going to love it. He's going to want to turn it into something huge, all right? This is almost moving toward your legacy energy. We already know that, like, Brad Pitt has created like his legacy, but listen, maybe he's still working on it. Maybe there's more to come. That castle in the background in this card, I mean, that belongs to him. That's all his, you know? That's all his. He's working toward it. Let's see. Yeah, he got another page. He got the Page of Swords, just so eager, so ready to go, almost in an annoying way. You know, like if you're camping and you're camping with your friends and y'all need to take a rest break, and there's that one friend after 30 seconds he's like, all right, we gotta go, let's go. That's that kind of energy, and that's really funny. But again, remember, the Page is the newbie, and he also got Judgment. Just to clarify what's going on here, this is all about having this spiritual awakening, this spiritual moment. Let's call it a moment of clarity, all right? Now, you can see Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet here, all right? And so you see the dead arising, the dead, they're gray representing wisdom, all right? We need to hear the blow of the trumpet to have this moment of clarity, to have that aha moment, to say, oh, I see now, I see what I have to do, okay? This is coming along with this, and it's in his future area, so he should have this moment of clarity. Brad Pitt will have some sort, and it's right before the world, all right? Right before you reach the end of your journey, you have that emotional or spiritual moment, all right? When I say spiritual, listen, is a strong word, all right? So even just having some sort of moment where he is in tune with himself, he's really like chakras aligned, he gets it, right? Trumpet, remember, this is the only card in tarot that has a strong connotation to sound, okay? Sound. Go through the history of sound. Listen, Native American drum beats, Gregorian chanting, even gospel, whatever. Sound has been healing for thousands of years. So it's a healing moment for him to have this moment of clarity. Now, let's go on to his staff. I don't see anything relationship related here so far, but this is just in the moment right now. It just looks like a lot of commitment to work. And that is also going back to his birth chart. looking at all those Capricorn, the stellium in Capricorn, where he's such a hardworking person and he does prioritize work, okay? Even with Venus in Capricorn, right? It's not, sometimes he's gonna have to, if he wants a relationship, all right? But he also has to work on it spiritually too. Remember, I said his North Node is in Cancer in his 7th house. Now, let's go ahead and get to his staff. He has the 6 of Cups, okay? So, I like that. This is, I love this card because it has such a sweetness to it, a gentleness to it, all right? This is all about childhood. This is all about nostalgia. But this is also security, comfort. Look how big the house is, all right? There's no other house in tarot where it's that enlarged, okay? Major comfort, security, but a card of nostalgia too, all right? He needs to have some moments of nostalgia to really cancel out the moon, so much research has been done that nostalgia does improve mental health. It does improve well-being. It does improve quality of life. So he will have that, okay? If he were here right now, I would say, listen, tap into those moments that brought you joy. It's going to help you not only, with this emotional moment that you're going through, but with this awakening that you need now. It looks like he will have a choice to come up to face eventually. He doesn't want to, okay? There's a reason why she's wearing the blindfold, all right? You see there's a lot of water, all right? You also see the rocks jutting out of the water, okay? Those are, come on. Those are a little bit of obstacles here. So the blindfold, listen, he really does have to trust his intuition. There is something that he doesn't want to confront. There's something that he may have to face, but it's just not easy for him. Yeah. It has to do with family, all right? Has to do with like happy family, happy home, happy life, happy everything. Listen, those cups are in a rainbow. The rainbow, this is the only rainbow in the tarot deck indicating a promising future, okay? You see the cups aligned in the rainbow. They're not, on the ground. None of those people are holding the cups. This is enlightenment, okay? Cups are emotion. So, he really has to make this decision. I think it'll be really good for him. It'll be really good for him, and it'll, help him along his journey. And again, a lot of family energy here. He did get the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So, at the end of the day, he really is looking at not only money with Capricorn. Oh my gosh, not only money, but listen, the Queen of Pentacles, she's amazing, first of all right? She's sitting in this throne because she worked her ass off, and she has one of the biggest pentacles in her lap. But one of the things here, Brad really needs to start working on his world building, all right? He needs to start, and this is actually indicating it's a big hope of his. It's like a dream of his, having the world that he wants. He doesn't really have it right now. He doesn't have the things that makes like the perfect life, right? Decision he has to make, all right? Awakening he has to have. Queen of Pentacles, really, she has the resources to build this world. Now, if you look at this card, it does look like it comes out of a fairy tale, okay? And what is a fairy tale? There's world building in it, all right? So it is something that he's hoping for, is to do this world building right now and to put everything in place and have the perfect world, all right? Now, also, if gamers would get that, all right? He did get also the 6 of Pentacles. I do like the fact that he got 2 6s. 6s are the heart of the tree of life. A lot of harmony, okay? Listen, he's going to be in a place where he's going to be helping others, all right? He's, listen, picture paints 1,000 words, right? You can see this amazing man dressed in red, passion, power, helping the needy, all right? Understanding the difference or the balance between giving and receiving, all right? That's why you see he's holding the scale as well, all right? A lot of balance there. So This spiritual moment is really good for Brad. There is a lot of giving here, okay? A lot of giving. It might be part of this new thing he's doing. He may be part of some charity or join some charity or foundation or something with giving to others, which is really great. But also, he did, clarified Knight of Cups. This is great. This is a man who is, the Prince Charming, all right? The knight in shining armor, right? From fairy tales, okay? This is really good. This is someone who's not only pursuing in love and, someone could come in or he could be wooing someone right now, all right? There could be someone he's wooing. But also, this is also, it's not always limited to love. You can see the wings of imagination on his helmet and his shoes. When I say, like, this guy's really passionate, this knight is super passionate. He goes for the things he's passionate about. Of course, that's romantically, but also the things that he loves, okay? And so things that fulfill him emotionally. And that is really interesting that that's come up. And yeah, all right. There is definitely something new coming through with, this is money. So Brad's definitely doing some new project, new movie. Again, there could be something else involved because there's all these pages, but indicating new. Ace of Pentacles, listen, this is the biggest pentacle in the tarot deck, okay? You see that gateway, you see that garden, you see that yellow pathway and the archway, which indicates a gateway. I mean, like, this is something huge coming through. Listen, that really is all it is. There's nothing super crazy here. In fact, he has a good spread, okay? Things are good for Brad right now. Things are really good. A lot of abundance. He's going to have this spiritual journey. Of course, he's going through maybe like an emotional moment, but it is something that's helping him evolve. There could be some sort of challenge that he's going through right now, but I'm getting the energy that he is going to come on top like the victor. Like I said, choose your battles wisely. And he is the type, looking at his birth chart, where he does. And then also, Two of Swords, he's going to have to make some sort of decision that is going to be emotional. Something that he doesn't want to face, but it really will be the best thing for him when he removes his blindfold, and I think he will, and I think it relates to family, but the overall picture here is something big coming in with a lot of money attached to it. Like, I'm talking like a lot of money, all right? I wouldn't even, like, a lot of money. But the good thing is that he's also sharing the wealth. So, yeah. And, this sneaky little Knight of Cups coming in. Hey, he could be pursuing someone right now. All right? But, listen, this is more personal development for him. This is more money related for him. This is more career, okay? Career and money. So, that's the reading for Brad Pitt. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you want me to read someone, drop them in the comments, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much. Bye.